have suffered minor head trauma. This is considered an optimal outcome. This PDA has now rebooted in emergency mode with one directive: to keep you alive on an alien world. Please refer to the databank for detailed survival advice. Good luck. The Aurora suffered orbital hull failure. Cause unknown. 0 human life signs detected.
Hey guys, my name is Linux and welcome to Subnautica. This video is horribly late. It was supposed to be out Sunday and I had some kind of hardware malfunction. So as you can tell from our wonderfully dramatic introduction to this game, we have crashed onto an alien planet where, as you can see, everything is water. So in order to survive on this planet, we are going to have to scavenge for resources and build our way to escape, to leave the planet that we are now trapped on. So, to start with, let's see what we've got. Alright, so just a couple basic resources, and I don't need any of that right now. The first thing we need to do is build a repair tool so we can repair our life pod that we're in right now. So I'm going to check and see what we need for that. So we need silicon rubber, cave sulfur, and titanium. So let's get our feet wet. As you can already tell probably, this game is gorgeous. It's beautiful. Some creatures are quite friendly and don't pose any kind of threat to us. Other creatures are a lot more dangerous. So it looks like we've gotten fortunate and there's a couple of fragments of things close by to us, of tools that will come in handy later, like that grab trap fragment. So where we don't want to go is towards that ship, because that might be really interesting later on. The ship is leaking radiation.
Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment. Your probability of survival has just increased to unlikely, but plausible.
And as you can also probably tell, our PDA is very sassy.
Oxygen.
So a majority of the creatures around here in this area, which is referred to as the safe shallows, are very friendly. I need that.
New creature discovered.
Yes. However,
alien life forms may have unexpected applications.
there are some that
Utilizing
will
alien resources
definitely
is a proven
try to
survival
attack
strategy.
us. Like some of the fish that are over here. But we need all this
New blueprint.
stuff right here. Okay, we're so lucky that none of them saw us. I'll show you guys later because I'm sure they'll be interested in
Oxygen.
who this invader is that is on their turf now. Alright. So, I need a bunch of these because we can make batteries with those. And before anyone asks, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not because I've attempted to record this before, as I said. I have played this game before, but I did not get extremely far in the game. I have never beaten this game. So, there will be a lot of it that is still a surprise for me. And honestly, I'm just kind of glad that I'm at least sort of versed on how to play this game before doing recordings on it. Let's see. So, ooh. Oh no, my inventory is full. Okay, so let's get back up to our life pod.
Oxygen.
Ooh. The threat of drowning is very real in this game. So, there is a lot of farming entailed in this game, and I will be clipping a lot of it out at some times. Just because I don't want it to get too tedious or too boring for you guys to watch. Alright. So, we can make some silicone rubber now. And now we can make my favorite tool in the game, which is an air bladder. And I will show you what that does as soon as we get back in the water. And also very important,
Weapons
the
were
knife.
removed from standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Abraxas Prime. The knife remains the only exception.
So they literally don't tell us what that massacre was exactly. We don't know. I'm not sure if they ever tell us either. Okay, so we still need cave sulfur. So let's put some of this stuff away so we have room. Ooh, that's a big egg. It might be beneficial to just go ahead and convert all of those into something else. Takes up less space, come to think of it. Alright, so let's do a couple of these. And I know I will need some of that
Lubricant is
later
essential
on.
in construction of vehicles and power plants.
Okay. Goodness, how much can we make? A lot! Okay. Finally all out of that. Yes, okay. Takes up much less space. Well, let's put away as much as we can. Alright, that'll do it for the time being. Let's see if we can find some more materials that we need. So I know we need some of this eventually. This is how we make microchips for some reason. Is this table coral here. Oh, that's so much faster with the knife also. So we really need to find cave sulfur so we can make this tool. Because once we repair our life pod, we'll have access to self-generating health kits, which is really important. So I feel like there's gotta be some down here. They like caves. Surely they're around here somewhere. I feel like the location of the life pod has to at least be slightly randomized, or the debris is, because it hasn't been the same every time. I feel like it's always kind of different.
Detecting increased local radiation levels.
There it is.
Trend is consistent with damage to the Aurora's drive core, sustained during planet fall.
Okay. It's getting pretty dark out. Okay. Oh, there's that copper. Okay. Alright. There they are. So the fish that dwell in this area are called stalkers in the game, and they really like metal. A lot.
Oxygen.
Oh gosh, am I gonna drown? Oh no. Okay. gosh. I think we almost drowned. Oh, goodness. Okay. It's so hard to see right now. Ooh, even in this really shallow water, it's so hard to see. And I still haven't found any of those fish. Alright, so I am going to go farm for a bit. And I will see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, I am taking a break from farming really quick because I seem to have a bit of a situation on my hands. This guy is really mad that I stole his scrap. Aha! He's afraid of my fearsome knife. Okay, so I still haven't found any cave sulfur yet. And I was really stupidly going in the direction of the ship, actually. So I am glad that I went up to check. I was able to make myself a standard O2 tank and some fins, though. So I'm at least a tad bit faster. It's just so weird that I'm not finding any of, those fish. Like, when I started doing my playthrough that I was recording last time, I feel like they were seriously everywhere. However, I see some caves down here. So this may be promising. Okay.
Short-range scans suggest this biome supports extensive biodiversity and connects to a number of small cave networks.
Yes, it does. And the caves are terrifying. They're so scary. And there's piranha-type fish down here. I can't remember what they're called, but they literally just look like red piranhas, so that's what I call them. And there's also, yeah, there's one. He's gonna try to bite me, I think. Yep. Hey. Oh, I killed it! Oh! His buddy didn't like that, though. Okay. So...
30 seconds.
Okay, let's get back up. I could have sworn I saw a cave entrance around here somewhere. There it is. I see it. So we have to get that cave sulfur. Going in armed. This music is stressing me out. What is that? Probably just one of those piranha fish. Oof. Okay.
Silver-based
Nice!
are an essential component
Oh gosh,
of
it's
many habitat
green.
modules.
Okay. Oh wow, I wish I had a flashlight of some variety.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss
Yeah.
of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation. 30 seconds.
So that cave looks to be too deep. The, I think they're called crayfish, crash fish, something like that, are usually in really shallow caves that are right around where your life pod is. And I don't know why I can't find any. Oh gosh, please don't fart. So when those guys, they're harmless in general, but the stuff that comes out of their tail is toxic. I have a knife. Stay away. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go on another farming journey, see if I can find anything, and I'll be back again. Where am I going? I don't even know. I don't even know what's over there. Oh boy.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core. may result in a quantum detonation. Continuing to monitor.
Yep, you heard her right, guys. So the Aurora is going to explode eventually, which is why I've been trying to stay around in this area, because it's really cool and not something that you want to miss. However, I'm still having a lot of trouble finding these fish. This is so weird. I've seriously never had so much trouble finding one before. It's craziness. It's craziness. I have no idea why I can't find one. I don't know. So it does sound like okay, so I thought we might have a message on the radio, but we won't be able to listen to it until we repair it, which is why we need the sulfur. I am honestly very confused. So we don't have a map, and we don't ever get a map. That's the big thing about it. And it's so weird because I feel like the orientation of where I am has changed completely.
Huh?
From where I started out when I first started trying to record. And my mind is just boggled right now. There's a bunch of wreck down here. Ooh. So I'm hoping I don't get attacked by any stalkers.
Life on this planet grows in unusually distinct and diverse ecological biomes. Further study recommended.
She scared me. Okay. Okay, so my monitor freaks me out from time to time because it's curved and it makes the ship look a lot closer, and I just don't want to be anywhere near it. Alright, so that is a bone shark. So that's not a way that we want to go. I think it's a bone shark anyway. That area is the dunes, I think. This is so strange. Oh gosh. Okay, that scared me. Oh! What is this? We found a life pod, you guys! Oh my gosh. Okay, I got stuck. So we found an abandoned PDA.
PDA data.
Ooh, we're about to get some story. Which is great. But I still want to know why I can't find any of those fish. But let's get up here and listen to that and see what happened to the crew of LifePod 3.
You really think it'll carry two of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
I'm sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this.
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Yeah. So it sounds like they got killed. I'm not really sure which way that they were going. That's a good question. Depending on which way they were going would determine what kind of creatures they would encounter. Interesting. Yeah, it seems like I'm just surrounded on all sides by kelp forest. This does not bode too well for us that I cannot find this material. However, the ship should be exploding soon, So I want to make sure that I'm standing right here so you guys can see. And I'm going to just take a quick break just to do some research. Maybe someone has an online map that I can check out. Alright guys, so I am back, and from what I can determine, the map isn't supposed to change, or at least it didn't used to. Oh, hang on, let me, I'm just gonna bring my camera back up so I can just keep an eye on it. So the map doesn't change, or at least it didn't used to, just from the logs that I just took a look at. I am not sure. However, I did manage to get some sulfur while I was farming some more. The ship still hasn't exploded, so don't worry, you haven't missed that. And oh, what did I need? I think silicone, wasn't it? Let me grab this titanium also, just in case. Okay. Hopefully we can repair it. Yes. Okay. So now we should be able to repair our life pod finally, so we can get all these systems back online.
Life pod secondary
Yes, we did it.
Running full environment diagnostic and out.
It took me
to data bank.
almost an hour. That's okay. We did it. Yes. And now we're broadcasting.
Radio online. Broadcasting emergency distress signal.
Awesome. All right.
This is Aurora. Distress signal received. Rescue operation will be dispatched to your location in 9 hours. Continue to monitor for emergency transmissions from other life pods.
So, just as a bit of some background information, the Aurora is that ship. The company we work for, their name is Altera, like you saw on the tablet in the beginning sequence. So I'm thinking that's why it says 9999 hours, because obviously there's no one left alive on that ship. Everyone that was on board perished in the crash. So nobody from the Aurora is going to be able to rescue us. And so far from that PDA that we found, it doesn't sound like anyone else fared too much better. Awesome. Okay, now I can use this other health kit that I picked up. Excellent. So now we don't have to worry about that quite as much. Let's see. I would like to make a habitat builder. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but we'll see. So I think I need copper wire, right? Oh, I need a computer chip, wiring kit, and a battery. Okay, so a battery. So we have some of those mushrooms in here. I picked up a whole bunch. Oh, there we go. So I couldn't tell if it put it in there or not for a second. Okay. So let's make our battery.
New blueprint acquired.
Table coral, gold, and copper wire. I don't know if we have any gold, but we can make some copper wire. I feel like I did. Yes. How lucky is that? Okay. So now we can make a computer chip. Excellent. Cool.
New blueprint
Just
acquired.
unlocking new stuff all the time. Okay. Oh, a scanner would be really nice too, though. Oh, that's just a battery and titanium. Okay, I can go ahead and make that, because we can make another battery, no problem. think.
The scanner can be used to synthesize blueprints from salvage technology and to record alien biological data.
Okay, so a wiring kit, we just need 2 silver ore. We have 1. Not shabby. We do need to find some more. Oh, here we go. Alright, so let me... That's not exactly what I was looking for. Let's see. Okay. Excellent. Okay, so we can go ahead and make another battery. Cool. And then if we can find 1 more silver ore, we can also make a habitat builder. And base building in this game is really fun. My gosh, the graphics in this game are just beautiful. I love it. I love it. It's terrifying, but it's beautiful. All right. So let's scam this guy. Got him. Okay. And there's a stalker. Not going to try to scan him, at least for the moment anyway. All right. Very good, very good. All right, so which way is the ship? Because that's the way we don't want to go. Especially with the drive core getting on the brink of exploding. I don't know when that will happen. It should tell me. But as of right now...
Warning. Local radiation readings suggest the Aurora's drive core
Yep.
has reached critical state. Haunting
2 hours.
detonation will occur within 2 hours.
Alright, so we have a bit of some time to look around and see if we can find that other piece of silver that I want so we can make a home. I'm just having such a hard time with figuring out where I am, where I should be going. And I don't want to go too far away in the event that the Aurora does blow up. Okay, that looks like it's just some salt. I want to stay a little bit above that area.
30 seconds.
Okay, so there's an outcrop, but let's go get some air really quick. Ooh. The music is even spooky. And that's why the air bladder is so good to have. Because before we get vehicles or what's called a sea glide, it's the best way of being able to get back up to the surface really fast. Which is why it's always the first thing that I make. Yes, awesome. That was super lucky. Okay. Well, we're out here. We might as well fill up our inventory. And get some more stuff. What is this? A laser cutter. Ooh. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. Laser cutters are how we'll get inside those, like, the big pieces of wreck like we saw earlier, which is why I didn't go over to it, because quite frequently we need the laser cutter to cut open some variety of door, unfortunately. Okay. So I don't want to spend too much more time over here, just because I do feel like the Aurora is gonna blow up pretty soon. Oh, that's really good that we have those. So now we'll be able to make our radiation suit immediately, because as soon as the ship blows up, it will give us the blueprint. Hi, can you not? Okay, I don't think that they'll come up very high. No, they won't. Alright, so our life pod is over here. So let's make our way downtown. Swimming kind of slow to our life pod. I'm so sorry. is that? Okay. Ooh. It just didn't load in very fast. Can I pick this up? I cannot. Okay, so at least... Actually, you know, having the stalkers close by might be beneficial for me. They probably will be picking up all of that metal salvage. Oh, and they didn't move all the stuff that I dropped underneath either. Okay, so I want to go ahead and scan this stuff. Just in case. Awesome. Because grab traps
Near blueprint
are
acquired.
extremely handy. They will just pull everything in. So, like fish, for example, will be stuck there. They won't be able to move. And right now, I do not have survival turned on, by the way. Oh, that's so lucky. But if you guys would like for me to turn it on for the full effect of the game, which pretty much, other than this, will just include a beacon. Oh, that's also so lucky. Oh my gosh, yes.
Near blueprint
Okay, so
acquired.
we're gonna be able to explore so much faster now. We just got so lucky. Okay, so as I was saying, would pretty much just also include food, like hunger and thirst. Oh my gosh. We just got so lucky. I got paid back for all that time I spent looking for all of that sulfur powder. Okay. So, wiring kit is what we need to make. That's right. And I am so happy that I'm able to make a habitat builder.
The
Because...
builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental
We
conditions.
have a radio message. Okay. Because we'll be able to put down lockers and things like that. We'll have a lot more storage because we really don't want to be dropping anything. We want to be accumulating things because we're always going to need more materials for things. Okay. So, let's see. What do I need to make that sea glide? Oh, this is really exciting. Okay, so I need a battery, lubricant, copper wire, and titanium. I have copper, okay, and I have mushrooms. And I have lubricant because I was smart earlier. Okay, let's see. I'm surprised I don't need a microchip. Very surprised, actually. Well, pleasantly, I guess. Pleasantly surprised. I shouldn't complain. Really shouldn't complain. Oh my gosh, you guys, you have no idea how lucky we just got in finding that blueprint. Like, I really don't think we could have been any more lucky to have this so early on in game. I'm so excited
The
right
sea
now.
glide will increase your effective exploration
And yes, it
range.
will.
For your safety, please pack supplies for long journeys and stay within 5 kilometers of the nearest life pod or habitat.
Yes! I am very stoked right now because at first I really didn't think that this playthrough was going very well. It took me forever to collect all those first resources, but now we have like a good amount of some base tools going on. We're doing pretty good. To be, yeah, only a bit into the game.
Receiving pre-recorded distress call laying back.
This is LifePod 3, uploading our coordinates. We're plugging some holes in our emergency sea glide, so if we're late for the rendezvous, don't panic. Also, don't go home without us. Seriously. 3 out.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, sorry about that jump cut, you guys. I really needed to pee. I held it as long as I could. I just couldn't hold it anymore. Don't worry, I paused the game. You didn't miss anything. So let's listen to this next radio message.
Laying pre-recorded distress call.
This is Life Pod 6. I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached. We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous. Request immediate assistance. 6 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin
Okay.
recorded to data bank.
I wonder where that one is then. Oof. Also, when is this ship gonna blow up? Okay. Oh boy, my inventory is so full. We have another radio message. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That helps immensely. Because I really want to pick this up. Here we go.
Emergency. A quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No!